Hi everyone, it is time for the very last picture on this page of 12 designs from Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford, using the Staedtler Soft pencils. So let's come in close to the last design and get started. Oh, I shall move my book in just a moment. Just have to move my pencil. Almost there. There we are. So we have a very pretty looking, I would say, foxglove in a bottle. And what colour? Wow. I'm looking at the colours I've done for plants so far, because that's we would do something a bit different. So yesterday we did some red daisies, we've done white, we've done red flowers, we've done peach. There's not a lot of flowers on this page, to be honest. I'm quite tempted to go with pink or pink. Should we go for pink? Now this pink, this is number 23. This is going to be my darkest pink. Okay, and I'm thinking, let me have a look. I'm thinking the tops will be darkest, so I'm going to put a lot of intense colour near the top and then fade it down. And I'm going to do the same on every petal. I'm going to make both the same-ish, you know, not identical because I can't do that, but as close as I can. I hope everyone's well today. Thank you all for joining me for the last video in the series. As the series goes on, the videos always get less and less popular. So there's always a very few viewers on the last one. So thank you if you're watching. I appreciate it. I'm not sure why, whether people start colouring along and then lose enthusiasm for the page or what, I don't know really. This is 25. I'm going to just extend these colour, still not going all the way down. I'm colouring over what I've done and just extending downwards a little bit and sort of trying to fade off. I need to try and fade actually quite a lot because my last colour is not so similar to these two. But I can always put a layer of this, another layer of this on top if it doesn't blend too nicely. But I find if you fade before you add your next colour, they mix together better. Layer really. I mean, we don't really blend with a harder pencil like this, but they layer. And last one is this Summon 222. So as you can see, as I said, it's a bit lighter than the rest, but we'll see how it goes. I just fancied having a sort of lighter tip. I think it's just about working. We just put this over everything really. Yeah, it's interesting how it works with the series that I guess people start watching the first one, maybe think, it's not for me, and then don't even watch the whole of the or whatever. I don't really know, but it's a known thing in YouTube that people, you know, watch a series at the beginning and then don't always continue. Now our leaves. Now with a more orangey type tone, which is almost is, I would often be tempted to do an olive, but we've got loads of olives yesterday, so we're going to go instead for quite a light green, I think. So I'm going to start with the 50. I'm going to do my stems. They're really quite thin, so I'm just going to block them in and start there. Now with my leaves, I'm going to go layer up in the bottom and then fade off. Now these are it's quite a fluorescent colour, but I think it can work. If you actually look at the Staedtler pencil range, I don't know if they still do, they used to have a neon set, and I swear that it was this. I don't think they'd made neon pencils, I think they just picked some out from their sets that they thought looked neon, and I think either this one or maybe it was this one. This is 53, which is lime green. It might have been this, but either way they can look quite neon-y. Don't go all the way to the tip, or you can, but fade it down because this isn't the final colour. I'm adding a third just for a little bit of different on the tip. If this doesn't quite work, I'll put some darker colour in, but we'll see. So my last colour is going to be a yellow. I'm just looking at what I've got. Lemon or light, I think light yellow. Is that light yellow? 10? Yeah, number 10. I think this is going to be the best. I'm going to put it over the whole leaf. Now don't push down too hard with your yellow. It can be quite tempting to, I'm going to do the stems as well, to press down hard so that it looks more vibrant. But the problem with that is it means we won't be able to add more layers over the top, and I have decided that I want a bit more depth in the centre here. So I'm going to grab the 52 and just add a few darker areas, but right down really right at the bottom where they're overlapping, just where there might be a bit of shadow, or where the leaves might be dipped in a little bit, that sort of thing. There we go. Now we have stars, and we have our sort of bottle top and bottom. I'm thinking, do we do the cork or bung top of the bottle? You could just do it glass like the rest of the bottle, but I'm thinking let's do it in a colour, so that looks like a really special coloured top. And I'm going to grab this 23 so it works together with our florals. But I'm going to layer it down a lot more, so really intense outside edge like this, and we'll do that bit in a minute. And then gentler as you come in, so less layers, less pressure as well. Remember, you can add layers, taking them away is trickier. Can use your eraser, but it's easier just not to put them down in the first place. So there's our top, and then we've got this bottom part. I'm just going to bring it in towards the centre and leave a bit of a shine, and then we need to think about the fact that we'll see it through here. So lightly here though, because we're looking through this sort of thicker glass rim. I hope that you can see what I've done there. Then we need to colour in our bottle with what I would think, for glass I usually do a blue, a purple or a grey, but we need to do our stars as well. Now we could do our stars any colour, we don't have to do them silver or gold. We've done them all silver and gold on here so far. We did some blue, didn't we? Magical blue ones. I'm quite liking the idea of doing them in this colour, this 222. That's what I'm going to do. You don't have to copy me, but I just think if they're magic rather than celestial, and even so, if you look, sometimes stars aren't always white or gold or silver, they can be red or green or blue. Right, so let's deal with the glass. Glass isn't easy. I am going to choose this pastel violet colour, 602. You can use a grey, you can use you can use any colour really. Now I want to leave a little bit of a white line all the way around the edge. I find it looks a little bit better, but I'm going to start, so on this one, start here, I'm going to put my purple over the top of that cork bit a little bit, and here, we're starting here, I'm going to draw my line, whoops, all the way down there and here. And what I'm trying to decide is what I'm going to do at the bottom. I think I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. Then what I want to do is to make this bit my most intense and fade it. I'm going to go over the top of what's in here, because this is the glass that we're looking through, so we would be seeing the colour of the glass over the colour of the items inside. Otherwise, if you colour around them, it looks like this is painted on the outside of the glass, which is an effect you could do, but that is not what I'm looking for at the minute. And what I do is I fade it towards the middle and leave the middle pretty much empty as well as the edge. Now you can do it so you've got your darkest area somewhere else in the glass. I find it easiest to do it in the middle. For me it's just easier. I'm just trying to really emphasize that edge so that we can see it like that. Take that down. And what I'm going to do is get my white pen and do a few bits. Now I'm going to go all the way around my glass and block out that edge a bit. So I'm going to fade it down. I'm not going to totally eliminate it because I want you to be able to see where my bottle ends, but if it's a little bit lighter it looks less glassy. Now if you don't have a white pen, you can use a white pencil for this and just draw over the black line with your white pencil. Sometimes that's more effective. There we go. Now I'm going to draw over these dots like that, and because my dots are on this side, I'm going to draw some shine on this side. Let's just take that back a bit more. There. It's going to be hard to see that shine there, but if you want to show the shine up more, you would need to do your background a bit darker. It's always a difficult thing to know. I think I'm going to go around that cork as well, because I'm sort of thinking that's a sort of coloured glass like that, so I don't want a harsh edge on there either. But I'm going to leave my plant quite dark. I'm not going to go, you can go around anything with your white pen and blot it, you know, make it paler, but I'm okay with it like that. So there's our glass jar. You could make your stars shiny, you could go around them in the white, you could put glitter on them, do whatever you want. I'm happy with them just as they are. Now let's have a look at the whole page done. I haven't tried to match it, make it look, you know, any of the colours work together or anything like that. That wasn't a goal of mine with this page. Sometimes I try to do that, but not with this one. Let's just take that piece of paper out from underneath and tip it up because it doesn't want to sit straight. There we are. Now you can see the whole thing done. So yours may look something like this. You may not have done it. You may have done it all your own way, however. But there is one way you could do it. But thank you so much. As I said before, I really appreciate those of you that keep going to the end of the series. Thank you for that. And I have got something from a different book planned for the next morning series, but I'm not going to abandon Magical Worlds. I will be doing more from it, but I just thought we'd just do something different because I've done something from it every day since it came out. So, you know, some of you might not even like the book, might be thinking, why couldn't you do something else? So I will be. As I'll be back to this one again. I'm aiming to do quite a few from here. But for today, that is me. Well, for this morning, there'll be another video later. So thank you for watching. I hope that you have a lovely day and happy colouring.